What's up, y'all? This is Rhettmatic, world famous Beat Junkies, Crown Royale, Bobo and Rhettmatic, and you're checking out YK2Daily.net. Well, ironically, it was actually a remix. I did a remix because of Cook Classics. He originally did the production, and then what do you call it? He asked me to do the remix. So at the time, I was working on the album I'm doing with Buff One. So he asked me to do the remix, so I did it, and I gave it to Cook Classics. Cymarshall manager Aubrey hit me up and says, "Yo, I didn't even know you did a remix. Yo, so can we put it on your mixtape?" I said, "Yo, I'll be honored." And it's funny because I even had Sean Price calling me out of the blue. "Yo, I didn't know you did a remix. Yo, son, send me some beats." All right, cool. Yeah, so that's how I never met Cymarshall, but I've been talking to his manager, Green, and stuff like that. So that's how it's really through Cook Classics. Cook, thank you, man. So yeah. It was real cool because what we did was basically recorded our live performance in the studio, but we've been kind of like doing the performance before. What happened was, like, I've been knowing Cypress Hill since '98. I used to DJ their Soul Assassins radio show on the Beat here in LA. So I've been doing, working with Bobo and Be Real. So when Bobo started doing a solo album, he asked me to do something with him. And I was like, all right, let's And ironically, the name of the cut was called Bobo meets Rhettmatic. So when he asked me to do perform with him for his record release party, I said, let's do it. And it was with a full band. But then one time we just kind of like, he goes, I've always like, it'd be cool if we do some interaction stuff. And he's like, why don't we do a DJ percussion? And then ironically, at the same time, that's when when AM and Travis Barker started paying respect to AM. They do a great job in doing that. But anyways, we've been doing like a lot of local shows, and we started just wanted to get the thing out there. A lot of people, when they saw the show, they didn't know what to expect, but they were like, when they saw it, they were like, oh shit. And what I always tell people, it's like the Bobo meets Rhettmatic show is like, it's basically kind of like an AM Travis Barker, but it's more like more Latin bass, breaks, hardcore, a little more raw. Have you heard the CD? Okay, so picture that, what you hear, but we do it live also, exactly the same thing live. And when we got like co-signs from Be Real, from like Chino Excel, from like Muggs, like people that actually went to see the show, that's when they said you should do something. So okay, to get the name out and start try to get the word out there to perform live, we decided to do the mixtape. And then the next logical step I would like to do is make original music. So that's basically about the Bobo meets Rhettmatic. Well, I would tell him like basically it's an expensive hobby, and you really gotta love to do it. I mean, now of course the technology, you got laptops and stuff like that. But if you really enjoy the art and you really want to get into it, I tell them, like in anything you do, just research, learn about the music, learn about where all the techniques came from and stuff. Because just because you have a laptop doesn't mean you're a DJ. It helps that you put in some work. But if you're doing just for fun, that's one thing. But if you're doing this as a career, I suggest like really put in some work and pay your dues and stuff. But again, also because money talks and stuff. I'm not gonna bash anyone because there's no need to bash them, because like the way I look at it, if you're dope, you're gonna shine regardless of no matter what. Well, in terms of the Guru situation, Get Well Guru, I've been seeing Guru like since 2002, so I see Premier more often than Guru. The Solar, I heard many storylines, not since this came up, but for quite a long time. Pipeline, I've heard stories about Solar, so. It's the way the situation is. It's very unfortunate, and I don't know the whole details of it, but if it's correctly what I hear it is, that's not really cool. But bottom line is that we need Guru back, and I mean, it'd be nice to have Gangstar back, but the bottom line is to have Guru. He's our elders. He's our respected elder statesman in hip hop, and we've been the last 3 years we've been losing a lot of greats. So it'd be kind of not good to have Guru, you know. So get well, Guru. Please get well. There's too many. So yeah, Cymarshall Law. I got to shout out Buff One. My man DiBiase, dope producer. Damn, there's so many cats. I don't know. I got to shout out like Ono and Roxy. Ono's Madlib's younger brother. My man MED. Dude, this is gonna take all night. I know too many people, so everybody who, there's a lot of people. My dream would be like Rakim, or I'm a big Rakim fan. I grew up in Rakim. J Electronica. I think everybody wants to work with J Electronica. Voice the 5'9". There's so many people. Yeah. Follow me on twitter.com/Rhettmatic. You'll see me there talking in BS and talking about liquid crack and Starbucks and stuff. You know, if you follow me, that's all I talk about is coffee. I need coffee and stuff. So me bagging with the Beat Junkies and everybody on Twitter. Everybody's on Twitter. Twitter is like 2010 AOL chat room. That's what I gotta say. So yeah. Okay. So twitter.com/Rhettmatic, and I don't even know I don't use it. MySpace.com/Rhettmatic.